bugs, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are ready for this look. So today we're going to be using two of Midas Cosmetics palettes. So my base is already prepped using the P. Louise in Rumor 2. So the first palette we're going to go in with is Flower Bomb. And I just want to say right now I am super sorry with the lighting going in and out. I guess from the moments that I was holding up the palette, it kind of just like reflected off, and yeah. So I'm using this shade first, and I am going to start with this shade of shaping the way that I want the eye look to be. So I want it to be really like winged out and blown out, like that, kind of like that cat eye type of look. So that's what I'm doing right here. All of the shade names, I will leave them listed below for you guys, just so you guys can know. So then I'm going to go in with my Lemonade palette, and I am going to pretty much mix it with that first, like, it's kind of like a pinky burgundy type of shade. So I'm mixing those two together, and I'm also just bringing up that yellow shade just a little bit higher so you can still see that yellow. And just by mixing the two, I'm also getting a orange. So that's what I'm doing, and then I do go back and forth as I always do with the shades, just deepen up the colors as I always do, to make sure I have the right pigment that I want. So that's pretty much what I'm doing here. I'm just like going back and forth, making sure everything is nice and pigmented. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease, and I am using the P. Louise base, I think, again, if I'm not mistaken. And I did realize that I cut this eye a little bit higher than the other one, but it's okay. Sometimes my cut creases don't come out to perfection, but that is cool. Okay, so right now I am going right back in with the Lemonade palette, and I'm using that nice champagne yellow type gold, and I'm putting that on the lid. And I realized that my camera actually stopped recording when I showed you guys the glitters, but I used two glitters from Midas Cosmetics as well. One is called Lemonade, which is a yellow glitter, and then the other one I believe is called Ecstasy. Oh, actually no, the clip is here. I'm bugging. Okay, so I use that blue one as well, and the blue one I think is called Ecstasy, if I'm not mistaken. I'll leave everything down below. So what I did was I took a little bit from each pot, and then I just mixed it together, and it came out with this beautiful like greenish bluish type of mixture, which I end up being in love with. You guys, I end up being in love with. And then I just, applied it with my finger, applied the glitter with my finger, and then I did use the NYX glitter glue first. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just taking my ABH liquid liner, and I'm creating my wing. Alright, so once we have the liner to how we want, we're going to finish off the brows. So this is the ABH Perfect Brow Pencil. I don't know why people don't talk about this brow pencil, because this is such an amazing brow pencil. So before I did the eyes and everything off camera, what I did was I just kind of lined out the brow to get like the shape of it. And you guys, look how quick and easy it was to just fill it in, blend it out, and have a nice crisp clean brow. Like, there's no cleaning up situation going on at all. It's literally just like the brow pencil. Like, if you guys don't have it, please go ahead and get it. Trust me, you will not regret it. Like, it's really a great pencil. Like, I love it. It's actually one of my other faves besides the brow wiz. So yeah, so I'm just cleaning up the eyeshadow, making it nice and sharp and clean before we go in with foundation. So I'm using the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation in 115, and yes, you guys, I do know that it is light, as you guys can see. It's too light for me. I haven't had the time to get my summer shade, but it was all cool because all I had to do was really just warm up my skin, and everything would balance out. This foundation is, I like it. I really do. It is matte, so anytime I am using this, I have to make sure that I do hydrate my skin very, very, very well, because if not, it will cling to my dry patches. But I do have a review on it. If you guys want to check it out, you can go ahead and check it out. So right now I am using one of my OG faves. This is the ABH foundation stick, and this is in the shade Chestnut. I used to always use this to cream contour, and since I've gotten back into cream contour a lot more lately, I am, you know, starting to reach for it again. And I love it because it also not only like just helps, you know, create that perfect shadow, but it also bronze ups the skin as well. So yeah, I just pretty much go ahead and do that, and then I go in with concealer, and I use the Fenty Beauty concealer in 210 along with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in Sand. So Fenty Beauty is a little bit more neutral, and the Maybelline one is a lot more yellow, so it kind of just helps balance and cancel out the darkness under the eyes along with highlighting. Alright, so now we're going to set the face, and we're going to be using the ABH loose setting powder in the shade Banana, and I am pretty much just melting this into the skin. I'm like really like blending it into the skin. I'm not going to do any type of bakeage or anything like that. I noticed that anytime I do bake my face, you can see the texture a lot more. It starts to like make my foundation look very, very weird, and it's just because I have like dry combination skin. So yeah, so I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Bronze Bronzer, and I love this bronzer. Like, even though it looks light on like the pan or in camera and stuff like that, as soon as you apply it on the skin, it warms your skin up. Like, it's a lot deeper than what it looks like. So I really do love this bronzer. And then I go in with my Milani blush. I think this is called Blush Rose 01. I think that's what it's called. And I'm pretty much just going to put that on my cheeks and whatnot. Alright, you guys, so I did use a ColourPop gel liner, one of the neon ones, in the waterline. I'll link the name down below for you guys, but I went back in with my Flower Bomb palette, and I just used one of the blue shadows from the palette to pretty much just smoke out the lower lash line a little bit. And then also, I didn't show highlighter. I used one of Color Rain's highlighters. I believe it's called Fashion Show or something like that. Fashion Stopper. I forgot. I'll put it down below for you guys. But then I went in with the Lemonade palette again, and I just used that white, yellow, gold shade in the palette to highlight the inner corner and the brow bone. And for lips, you guys, I'm using my all-time favorite lip combo. That is the Gerard Cosmetics lip liner in Mudslide. I'm sorry, I'm like a little out of frame. And their bullet lipstick in Between the Sheets. And then usually I go in with the nude gloss from Gerard Cosmetics, but today I wanted something a little lighter. So I went in with the Crayon Case lip gloss in Clean Kisses. And then that's pretty much it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the look. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, all the good stuff. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok. And yeah, and we're back. next time with another video.